Okay, round four. We're struggling for the cash this one. Hmm. Waka Rock. I think this guy plays Rug Delver usually, or and I've also seen him play Shadow. Shadow will just crush us. Rug Delver. The swamp is kind of nice, but we don't have a second land. Our hand's pretty good, but they have a lot of interaction in their counter magics, so this hand's probably too slow. Like they have spell snare even, and then like stifle for any lands we draw. We just have like therapying ourselves and therapying them. It's not good enough. This hand's a little better. This is a turn 2. And we get to resolve Entomb, which is great. Unless he has 2 Force of Wills, which would suck. Too bad that's not part of our 7. I'm going to put that on top, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to fetch. Well, I could just... Yeah, no, I'm going to fetch. Not fetching could play around days? Kind of? Not really. Yeah, no, not really. Because then we have to entomb off the petal. Then you can daze the Dark Ritual. So this is just better. And if we draw a land, that would be nice to play around days. It's only a real good draw step other than therapy. Dark Ritual. Reanimate would be nice too, actually. Okay, we got the land, so that's good. So he needs Force of Will or Bust, I guess. No Force of Will. Okay, I'm just gonna guess he's on Rug Delver. It's always possible he's not. Rug Delver, Rug Delver. Ewlandon seems good. I actually, they don't play basics. Maybe Assassin Trophy's just like really good. Definitely, you know, yeah, so all this stuff's gonna come in. Carpet of Flowers is really good. If you can get it into play. It makes a lot of their stuff, it just like kills a lot of their game plan, which is like Wasteland, Stifle. I think 4 of these is too many. Wasteland, Stifle, and Daze and Spell Pierce. Okay. Okay, trimming. Don't really want to miss. So I think I'll bring in 2 of these for 2 therapies. 4 trophies is too many. I think we can cut all the chances. The only thing it's really good against is Stifle. But you can usually play around Stifle pretty well. And like having them hold it up forever is not the worst thing for you also. Alright, and then these creatures aren't good, so we can cut both of them. Ewlandon's great. If we're bringing in Carpet, I think Grave Titan, probably 2 is too many. Because it's not actually gonna like, it doesn't race a lot of the time. By the time you get it into play, you might just be dead. But it pretty good against things that aren't Delver. Like it's good against Tarmogoyf and Nimble Mongoose at racing. Like they gotta double block it in the tokens, and it just like roadblock the ground dudes. So anyway, okay. I'm gonna cut 1 reanimate spell. It could be like, so these get spell snared. This one can get spell snared or stifled. This one becomes dead because you're dead. So it's hard to decide, but I think, and then this one will be flushed. I think Exhume's the best one, and I think you have to keep the reanimates because of their cheap counters, like their soft counters, I think, as people call them. I also left in 3 trophies. That's a lot. Mana, trophy, and an animate dead might be good. This is like the control deck here. But without discard. I think I'm gonna mulligan. Alright, that seems okay. I'll put that on the bottom. We're looking for looting or unmask or swamp. Okay, well we drew that. That's pretty good. Gonna pass the turn. Don't want to just play out this Badlands. Not sure I want to clean up a Gristlebrand either, but we might. Seems pretty good, actually. Yeah, actually that seems really good. If he has surgical, we lose to that. But we can beat a cage. And we can beat a number of counter spells. Interesting. So I'm gonna play the land out and the Lotus Petal out. I'm gonna unmask pitching Assassin's Trophy. Hey, that's like pretty cool that you can do that. Assassin's Trophy, man. That card's great. Like, that's pretty good. If we get surgical there, I mean, we're gonna lose to that. Feels like, ooh, he doesn't have surgical? Wow. Stifle, Daze, Spell, Snare. What do we want to take here? Can go like, no, we can't lose. We can't lose. But what's good against us? He's gonna force. Spell Snare is not a spell pierce, right? That's a spell snare. Yeah, spell snare. I think that actually might be the take though. I'm just trying to think, what can he do? He's gonna force. I guess we could take the Daze. Actually, stifle. Yeah, he can stifle the Gristlebrand. Force pitching Daze. Let's see, do we want to draw? Yeah, we can draw. Because we're not dead to a bolt. You'd have to like ponder into 2 bolts. Can we do anything here? We need to draw. I guess we can just discard Gristlebrand. Pass the turn. No real reason to pay Carpet. It pays for itself next turn anyway. If he brainstorms into 2 bolts, that would suck, but I don't think he has like 4 bolts in his deck. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll be back for the last round.